Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be another Ttts update as we went back to the doctor this past week, Thursday, June 4th. My last update was they were concerned because the blood levels had gone away from each other instead of coming together like they should be, and they started to move away. Well, we went down on Thursday morning. I had an early morning appointment. At these appointments, it seems like every time I get some good news, and then we always end up finding out something else that has either, come up or gone wrong or something like that. So this news really hasn't surprised me. At this point, we just figured that we're just going to keep on going down to Hopkins for the rest of my appointments. That's just what we've already decided. Like, I don't know how to put it. It's what we've already got in our brains. I don't want to get my hopes up because at this point, a couple weeks ago, like right after surgery, I was very hopeful. I was like, okay, everything's going to be fine and we're going to go back to my normal doctor here close to home. But see, every time we go down, it seems like something new always seems to come up. So it's very disheartening because I just want everything to go okay. And at this point, it's just, okay, another thing, okay, another thing, okay, another thing. So we've kind of just decided in our minds, like, we're probably just going to be going down. So at this point, I'm not even thinking about coming back to my doctor and making sure everything's going to be perfectly fine, because at this point it just seems like I just feel so defeated, and it feels like nothing is ever going to go smoothly. It's just going to be one worry after another right now. So let me explain what is going on. So at this appointment, they were really just looking for the blood flows, especially they tell by the blood flows in the brain. At this point, I know exactly where they're looking, what they're looking for, and what numbers everything should be at. I've been to so many of these appointments. It's just, right now it's, okay, you're looking at the little vein in the brain, and the numbers need to be between here and here. Okay, you're looking at the fluid, the numbers need to be between here and here. So I kind of understand to a small extent of what the numbers need to be and what they're looking at. So the blood flows were looking really good. They had gone back to a normal range and they were close to each other. So everything was looking good there. Now, the baby's fluids again. So baby B was looking good. Her fluid was normal. But baby A, her fluid was all the way down to a 2. And they don't know why. After the sonographer is all done, she loads all the images, she'll text my doctor and she'll look at them, and then she'll come in and usually talk to me about what's going on and kind of what the next step is, if they want to see me again, all that kind of stuff. Well, my doctor came in and she specifically thought either my membrane had broken or my water was leaking, and that was why baby A's fluid was so low. So she checked that, which that's not fun to check, let me tell you. And she found that neither one of those things had happened. At this point, they don't know, and we have to go back on Monday. So another appointment. Worst case, I guess not worst case, but one of the scenarios would be that they're beginning to get Ttts again, and that means I might have to go to another surgery. This might be a little much, but she also checked my cervix and it wasn't looking as good as it had been. And the day before, I had felt like 3 or 4 contractions throughout the day. They weren't close together or anything like that, so I didn't have really a thought about it. They were just a painful contraction. At first, the other day, I just thought they probably were Braxton Hicks, because I've been getting Braxtons for the past month or so, even longer than that. So I just passed him off as Braxton Hicks and wasn't thinking about it. And then when she said something about my cervix, I definitely was like, well, they were painful. They weren't just tightening. They felt like a mild, you know, painful contraction. He said that was very concerning and that I could have 1 or 2 of those a day, but she doesn't want any more than 1 or 2. After I told my doctor that I've been having, you know, some pains, maybe they were contractions, maybe they weren't, I'm not 100% sure, but I also told her that, you know, my mom had been coming over for the last 2 weeks since I had surgery, and then after that I was feeling fine. I, you know, was still a little sore, but I felt completely fine. I could do everything that I normally would do. She hadn't been coming over this past week, and I thought, well, maybe that's why, because I'm doing a lot of stuff at home and I'm not really getting help during the day. Obviously Rob's home at night, but during the day he leaves before the boys get up. She said that that definitely needed to change and I needed help, so my mom is coming back to help me. It's just frustrating because I feel like I can do everything, and you know, I can make them lunch. I can do. I can be their mom. It's just been hard not being able to do the normal things that I would be able to do for them. So at this point, we're just going to see what happens on Monday with her fluid, and I'm hoping that it goes back up, where they can figure out why it's, I guess, leaking, or she doesn't have a lot. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.